All right, it's Tuesday, August 29th, just highlighting a secondary trade I made on Meta today. You can see here, with about an hour to go in the session, it's a big green bar to the upside. A lot of stocks have acted the same way. Big, strong day to the upside. A lot of opportunities out there for primary trades and secondary trades. You can see here even Meta right from the start had that up opening, pause, buy on bar number 3, and then it kind of continued all the way up. A lot of stocks moved up after their first bar. So many were moving up past their pre-market highs to start. Meta, the first push was to kind of reach that level, but then it never looked back and continued up. But anyway, then there was this secondary trade here. I just thought I'd point it out. I bought some SPY calls instead of stocks this morning, and they did well. But then you're watching a whole bunch of stocks. In Meta, I just decided after this orderly pullback, and then you had this green bar up here, I jumped in at the blue line. I scaled out at this blue line, and then the target was the high of the day. So just wanted to point out, there was still secondary. If you missed that whole morning move, I bought the stock at 297.61. I scaled out at 298 even to set up an orders trade and exited the trade almost a point higher, 298.50 at its target, the high of the day. And obviously at the high of the day, it then pauses at this point. I still think on the daily chart, there's still a little bit higher to go to reach that target. But so you never know, within an hour, maybe you'll get another push up there. We still have a little bit higher to go. But in terms of just a pure reaching the target, one push up, the way I like to look at things, and then a secondary push up on these directional days to the high of the day. Here was an opportunity, buying it at this blue line. And whether you scaled it or not, the target was to get here. And in my case, just very conservatively, just scalped a little bit. It took about a 15-minute move just to kind of head all the way up to its target. So just thought I'd point that out. And there were a lot of other stocks that also, when you see this directional move and you get the orderly pullback, and then you start up, a lot of times you're going to test that high of the day. And in this case, Meta was just kind of a pretty high probability trade to do that, setting up a lot of stocks. If I go around the board, like Netflix and everything else, didn't even give you an orderly pullback today. It just started up, paused, and then it's been going up all day long. Same things with like Tesla and everything else. So Meta actually is a little weaker than some of the other stocks in that sense. But nevertheless, it was just, once you kind of saw the price action, it was just a trade to take, so I thought I'd point that out. But today, the big trades were, and I'll do a recap, was to the upside right out of the gates on almost every stock out there. You can see NVIDIA, same thing. Big day to the upside today, so good day of trading, and we'll see kind of what happens tomorrow.